It is Katie. I am coming to you with day one of our live stream party. What? Okay, so I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about how this is going to work. So each morning I am going to be posting your kind of joyful activity for the day. So what it will be is a little description of what's up, and then there's going to be 2 or 3 things for you to write about and comment on. You're going to put it below that post for each day. And then I'm going to come in live at the middle of the day most days. On Friday I'm going to come back in the evening, but it's going to be evening time for me here. I'm in Germany right now. And then for those of you in the US, it'll be in the middle of the day. If you catch the replays, just tag me. That's totally fine. I understand that not everyone will be able to come in live, but it does not bring me joy to do live streams at 3 in the morning. So that's not happening. I'm sorry. It's just not. But really, this whole challenge and everything about all of this and everything that I'm about is finding joy, and it's about finding joy in everything that you do in your life. So we're going to be talking about business, but the cool thing is, hold on, so yes, we are talking about business and stuff, but what I want you to know is that once you shift into this energy, it trickles into every other area of your life. So it's not only living your dream life with your business, but this trickles into your health, your relationships, every other aspect of your life. It's so important. It's so powerful. It's great. And I'm not saying this like, yay, life is good all the time, because it's not. That's 100% true. Like I'm realistic, you know. But if you want to enjoy your business and enjoy your life, then you get to focus on what brings you joy and what lights you up. Because for those of you who are entrepreneurs, which I know a lot of you are, I want you to think about this. When you started or decided to start your own business or something on the side, a side hustle, or do something that maybe has turned into your main gig, you didn't do it because you were like, yes, I want this to suck. I want to struggle. I want to work really hard and not get any of the results I want. I want to never see my children. I want to never see my family. I want to never see my friends. I want to be just constantly working and just feeling like stressed out and overwhelmed. No, that's not why we started our own businesses. And don't get me wrong, you guys, like I'll work hard always. I always will, but it'll be from a space of alignment and joy and fun and flow. I mean, right now I'm on vacation, but not really, because my work is all over the place. But I'm not in another country, and I'm with my friends are out. I think they're grabbing a beer somewhere, and I'm doing this. But this brings me joy, you guys. This lights me up. This is why I do what I do. And I am so much in the energy of I can't not do this, that I'm like, of course I'm going to be doing a video here. And of course I'm going to be coming in and sharing and checking in with you guys and seeing how you're doing. Hi, Leah. How are you? You know, of course I am doing that because it brings me so much joy. So the question I have for you guys who are catching live or catching the replay is, and this was one of the questions that I asked in my first post today, but was, what brings you joy in your business? Why did you start this whole thing in the first place? Like, why are you doing this work? Why did you decide, yes, I'm going to start my own business? Yes, that is what I get to do right now, because it's a choice, and it's not for everyone. I personally think it's not for everyone, and not every single person is able to kind of, I don't want to say grind it out. That's not the right word, but not every single person is able to find that fit of like, yep, this lights me up. I'm going to be super successful. I love what I do. It brings me so much joy. Of course I'm doing this. Of course. And they keep pushing on or keep working through whatever things that are going to happen, because anytime you have a business, things are going to be hard. Things are going to be challenging at times. But it's, how do you find the joy in the moments that are where you're like, oh shit, how is this even possible? Because you wanted to create something that has never been seen before. Ooh, I like that, Leah. Hi, Emily. Thanks for joining live. So it's really, I want you guys to think about this. Why did you decide to start your own business, whether it's what you're doing full time or you're doing it on the side? Or why did you decide to say, yeah, I have a passion, there's something I'm passionate about, and I want to turn this into something that maybe I could make a living off of, or maybe I can generate some extra revenue. And remember that you are doing this work because it brings you joy and it lights you up. And yes, it can be hard and challenging at times. Hey, Monique, but that doesn't mean that it is impossible to enjoy what you're doing and to have fun and to feel lit up by your work and by your life. So really, why did you decide to start your own business? And if you think of, one of the questions I asked today is, how do you bring joy into the work of other people? How do you take your joy and what inspires you and what lifts you up and bring that to others through the work that you're doing? Because if that's your intention of why you do what you do, you're going to be fine. You are going to be fine because you're coming from this place of service. You're coming from this space of good. You're coming from a space of, yes, I want to make an impact in the world in a positive way. And if that's the energy that you're bringing, amazing. Now, let's work on shifting into the energy of joy and what lights you up so much. And here's where there can be a disconnect, or here's where things can be different. And we're going to talk about this a little bit more tomorrow. But what brings you joy in your business right now? What brings you joy in your business right now? Okay, so these are questions to ponder. And sometimes people think of this and they're like, well, this is kind of a stupid thing. And it's really not. This is a very important piece of how you do your work, how you structure your business, how you structure your offerings and things like that. So if you love connecting with people, then you want to look at doing more, more, whether maybe it's more, you're like, I love connecting with people, but I want to connect with more people. And so let's say you're a coach and you're doing one-on-one stuff. Well, maybe you need to start to look and shift into group programs and group coaching or courses where people can connect and see, wow, not only am I impacting one person, but I'm impacting multiple people, So is looking at how what you can do and what you can create brings you so much joy in your business. And then when you're in that energy, those are the types of things that you offer and you shift into. Or like you're super passionate about health and wellness products, then incorporate that into your business, whether you join on with an MLM or a direct sales company, or you create your own, or that's something that you would advise your clients in or your customers in. Is really infusing all of these things that just light you up for who you are into how you do your business. And we're going to talk about this a little bit more throughout the week, but it's really important to, first off, before you can do any of this stuff, is you have to be able to identify what brings you joy in the work that you do. Because if you're not even able to connect to that, I really want you to reevaluate, like, why the hell am I doing this in the first place? Because if you are struggling through every single thing, no, the struggle is done. You guys, if you can't tell, I'm really passionate about this because I'm so sick of seeing people struggle and grind it out and be like, this sucks, or blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm working so hard and I'm getting no results. There's a reason why you're working so hard and getting no results, because you're out of alignment. You're not doing what you love. You're not tapped into your zone of genius. You're not tapped into your joy. You're not tapped into this energy that just lights you up and draws people to you. When you are connected with what brings you joy, people come to you and they say, I want to learn from you. I want to buy from you. I want to do X, Y, and Z with you. You're going to be, collaborations are going to be presented, all of these other things. But it starts with identifying what brings you joy, what lights you up in your business, in your work, and how to then do more of that in your work, in your business, and in your life. Honestly, you guys, it's all connected. So keep sharing. Okay, let's see. Haley, yeah, it's so true. And I think you guys, there's so many of us, and I'm speaking from experience, and I'll share with you a little bit about my story. Yeah, it was heading down a naughty path. I was gonna, I don't want to yell at you guys. but I will yell at you guys. So Leah says, my biggest love is seeing physical transformation in my clients when they suddenly light up. It's amazing. I agree. You can see them shift. I can feel energetic shifts in people. You can feel them. Even on a phone call, you can feel them shift and change. So, hey Renee, hey Lee, thanks for hopping in live, you guys. Okay, so what I want you to think of is, so here's a beautiful example for me. So when I first started, well, by the way, if those of you guys who don't know me, hi, my name is Dr. Katie Henry. I am a transformational life and business coach, and I have a really rooted grounding in spirituality and spiritual practice. I know a shit ton about health and wellness. I have my doctorate as a physical therapist, but what I'm really, really about is teaching you, people who are heart-centered, giving, kind, loving, and passionate about their work, how to infuse joy into your work and your life. Hi, Jackie. It's so good to see you. Because when you do that and when you shift into that energy, everything changes, everything shifts, things happen. Whether it's something related to your business, something related to your health, something related to your life, it's about shifting into the energy of joy, and it's being connected to joy, and it lights you up. It shifts your mindset. It is a powerful thing, you guys. So I had my own physical therapy practice before, and I was doing coaching kind of on the side, and my physical therapy business was super successful. I had built up booked full clients, and didn't even have a website for the first 18 months of my business. I didn't have to do any marketing. I didn't have to do anything. I got all referrals. I was booked out in full. It was kind of crazy, but of course it was, because I loved what I did. However, I kept working, basically became disconnected with my joy in the work that I did with the children I worked with and why I loved what I did. And I started focusing on like the insurance claims and all of these different revenue streams and all of this other stuff that I lost my passion for it. I lost my connection to it, and I forgot about the impact. Well, I didn't forget about it. I was reminded every day with the children I was working with, but the impact that I was making in people's lives. Like, I was legitimately changing lives. I was teaching little babies how to walk who couldn't walk and didn't know how to do what they were doing. That's what I did on a daily basis, and it was pretty powerful. And then on the side, I was teaching workshops, I was coaching women and empowering women. And I just felt like I knew I needed to make a bigger impact. I knew I needed to do something differently. But the other thing is that I still wasn't taking full care of myself. And I had all of these crazy illnesses. And this was even before I started my practice, where I got like collapsing at work. I got hit by a car and had to wear a leg brace when that was something one of my clients had. So I started like taking on all of their conditions and illnesses and all these things that I was like manifesting all this struggle and pain in all of these areas of my life. Not only in my business, like, yes, I was making multiple six figures, but it was like struggle and so much hard work all the time. And then it was like relationships were a struggle. And then it was, you know, staying healthy and connecting to my health and my wellness, all these struggles. And it was just like, that was my norm. The struggle was my norm. And then I had a moment where and this actually happened after a relationship thing. I was running and I realized that I was running from everything my whole life, and I was running from me. I was running from myself. I was running and trying to solve everyone else's problems. And what I really needed to do was tune back into me, tune back into who I was, how I wanted to feel, what brought me joy, what lit me up in the world. And it was helping and impacting people and making a connection with people, whether it was in person, whether it was through the Facebook, through, you know, connecting virtually, through a friend of a friend or a friend. I think so much as human beings, we strive for human connection. And the way that we can most connect with others is by connecting most with ourselves. And when we can connect with ourselves and what brings us joy and what lights us up and what makes us who we are able to fully show up for other people. And that is in our business, that is with our customers, with our team, with, you know, let's say you have somebody who works under you or someone you collaborate with and work with. It all starts with connecting with your joy and what lights you up and what makes you you. And then from there, you just thrive and shine because All you have to do is be yourself. You just show up as yourself. You get to be yourself, and it gets to be easier. And it also is so much more fun, you guys. Remember what I said in the beginning. We did not create these businesses and these lives because of, okay, Renee, it's probably your connection because my connection's good. It's because of our businesses and our lives. We did not do this to struggle and be hurting and make things so much harder. Stop making it hard, you guys. Stop struggling. Lee, yeah, you can relate to the struggles. You guys, we don't need to struggle. Yeah, I think, you guys, my connection is good. So if you're missing it, just catch the replay. No worries. The struggle is not, I'm done with it. Like, let's drop the struggle. We don't need it. We do not need it. It is so much better on the other side when you tap into your joy and what lights you up. So I really want you guys to today, if you didn't already, the video, the post for day 1 has the prompted questions where I want you guys to introduce yourself, say who you are and where you're from, and then also of what brings you joy in your business and how do you bring joy to other people in what you do, because that is where we need to start. That's where we get to start this week off, is tuning into that. And the more and more you guys can connect to your joy, what lights you up and what makes you honestly who you are and in the beautiful work that you do, that is when you're going to shine, and that's when you're going to have so much success. We're going to talk more logistic stuff with your business later in the week, but I want you to know that this is honestly the huge golden ticket to success in your business and success in your life, and being happy and being a joyful person and being someone that, like me, people are like, Katie, I want your energy. I want to be in your presence. I want that. It's because I'm super tuned in to my joy. And I ask myself, and I want to ask you guys this too, what brings every single day, ask yourself every single day, ask yourself, what do I get to do today to bring me joy? That is the question that you get to ask yourself. And the more you ask yourself that question, the more you're going to tune into the energy of joy that you desire and that you get to shift into. Okay, so I want to end with a quick little meditation to tune into the energy of joy. And the other thing I want to tell you guys is that, remember, if you participate in each day, catching the videos, whether you're seeing them live or the replay, and you comment on the post for each day, you will be eligible to win a prize. I'm giving out different prizes each day. And at the end of the week, you will be eligible to, enter in, that's the word I'm thinking of, enter into a contest to win a scholarship for my my program that is coming up, which I will talk more about, but it's really all about infusing joy into your business and shifting into that, and then how to structure everything. So yeah, if you participate in everything this week, you can win that, and that's pretty amazing, okay? I mean, it's worth over $1,000, guys. So join and participate, and guaranteed you will get something out of this week if you show up and if you participate. But it's about, shifting your energy and getting into the joy of who you are, what you love, and why you do what you do in the world. Okay, so let's do a quick little meditation, and I want you guys to just close your eyes. Go ahead and roll your shoulders down and back. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. And we'll start this week off with gratitude. I want you to think of what you are grateful for in your business right now. It can be a client, it can be a person, it can be yourself. It can be a system, whatever. And then I want you to think of what you're grateful for in your life. Something that you get to do, something that you get to show up with. And finally, I want you to think of something you're grateful for that you get to step into, that you get to choose, that you get to shift this week. What is something that you want, desire, need even to change, that will bring you more joy. I want you to be grateful for it like you already have it. And bring your hands together over your heart this time, placing your hands on your heart. I want you to feel that gratitude flowing from your heart out to the rest of your body, but feeling that gratitude for the thing you don't yet have, but I want you to feel it right now and believe that you get to have it right now because you are choosing to. You are choosing to feel the joy that you desire in your business. You are choosing to feel the joy that you desire in your life. And you are choosing to feel and be grateful for the opportunity to shift into joy every single day. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose and just feel what it feels like to have what you desire and to be grateful for what you desire. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it all sink in. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release. Bring your hands together in front of your heart, bowing your head in towards your heart with gratitude for what we have, what we desire, what we get to choose, and for the ability to tune into joy every single day. The light, the wisdom, the teacher, and the joy in me honors and respects the light, the wisdom, the teacher, and the joy inside each and every one of you. Namaste. Okay, guys, so your challenge for today is posted up in the comments for day 1. I want you to introduce yourself, say where you're from, what brings you joy, and how you bring joy to other people through the work that you do. And if you have any questions, just tag me in any of these videos, whether it's this live or in the comments for today, and tune in tomorrow. We'll be live right around the same time. So, don't worry, you won't miss anything. We're all good. Tomorrow, we're gonna talk about why joy. What is the purpose behind it? How we shift into it, all of this. Why are we doing this? And I talked about it a little bit today, but we're gonna go deeper into it tomorrow. All right, guys, I am off to explore Munich. If you don't follow me on social media, on Instagram or here on Facebook, and you want to follow me at Dr. Katie Henry, you can check in on my travels and adventure and how I am tapping into my joy so that I can serve you guys the most. So I will see you tomorrow. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Monique. Thank you guys so much for being here. And for everyone who's catching the recording, just tag me if you have any questions. And don't forget to do the activities for day 1 so you can be eligible for the prizes. And always know that you have a choice and you get to decide how you show up and how you shift. And I deeply desire for you to decide to live fueled by joy. I am Dr. Katie Henry. I will see you guys tomorrow. Go do something that brings you joy. Love you guys. Bye.